Because recently the President approved the national security strategy of the Philippines. We've been part of that process. We want to ensure that we airtight the execution of or the implementation of the national security strategy. It's providential that APCSS went to the Philippines and collaborated with the National Security Council and introduced the net assessment framework being adopted by the U.S. Department of Defense. Of course, the United States always gets ahead of its adversaries and competitors. In this regard, we want also to get ahead. Convergence effort. We would like to adopt some of the principles and the framework of net assessment in our context.
We had the largest group of Filipino fellows, and they were here for a purpose. The recruitment of this batch of CSC fellows was a deliberate one. They were here to draft the national security strategy of the Republic of the Philippines. The kind of fellows that are sent here for our courses are such a good fit to our classes. Here, they are given the access to a lot of the expertise that normally would not be available to them back at home, and that's in terms of the knowledge that they require.
I'm part of the 11-person Philippine team doing the Cohort project on strategic net assessment. My role as representative of the intelligence community is to provide information concerning the national intelligence estimate. The results of the workings concerning Vietnam. Strategic net assessment is a different approach on how we look on a long-term perspective, the threat situation, and the future of the Philippine security environment. In recent times, we have expanded the definition of national security. So it's not just about defense or territorial integrity protection. We included economic security, energy security, food security, cyber security, and more recently, cognitive security, space security. So it's a whole gamut of security concerns that we have incorporated in our national security policy.
In this strategicness assessment, we want to highlight the moral anchor of our strategy. We don't only highlight our relative power or relative strength. We want to highlight Filipino values consistent with our Constitution, and of course, in terms of being part of the community of nations.
Deputy Director General of the National Security Council, Madrigal, came out to give acknowledgement to the long-standing partnership between the National Security Council of the Philippines and APCSS.
For many years, DKI APCSS has stood as a steadfast partner of the National Security Council of the Philippines, welcoming us into its programs, offering exceptional academic guidance and mentorship, and providing enduring support for our cohort project. We are able to make sure that we just look at the current challenges that we are facing, but rather to have that sense of the future, ensure a stronger, a free, and a more resilient and peaceful country.